Hi, this is Stani for survival.ch. I'm out in the desert in the USA, and today I'm gonna do a review on the Vanquest individual first aid pouch, and I'm gonna show you what contents I'm taking with me during a trip here in the desert. So the Vanquest individual first aid pouch is made of a very heavy, strong material, which I like. It protects everything that's on the inside, and the main feature, what I like about it, is that it's quickly accessible. If I pull it open like this, all the inside equipment what I need is easily accessible and straight away at hand. It's a sturdy material, with various attachments options for either on the outside of the backpack or on your belt. I personally like to keep all my equipment inside my backpack. A couple of velcros, so you can actually add some patches to it to show what it is. A Red Cross first aid patch, for example. And when I open it, like I said, it's very quickly and easily accessible and opens up, so I can quickly access whatever equipment I need. So for in the desert where I'm at now, most of my first aid kit doesn't change that much. It's obviously a little bit aimed towards the environment, but in general what I take with me at all times will always be a first aid field dressing, some clotting sponges. These are mainly to keep heavy bleeding out. If I cut myself or if somebody else cuts himself, this is to maintain that. And for the more extreme cases, I got a tourniquet here, which can be applied to either the limbs if necessarily. For any airway management, obviously not for myself, but for any casualties that I have within my group, I carry nasal pharyngeals. In this case for adults, because I'm working with adults mostly. Gloves, very important, and for in the backcountry, dialytes, rehydration salts, as dehydration is very, very common. Dehydration and loss of salts, basically, is a very common first aid occurrence here. Small things. Plasters and some steri strips in the back, so I can address again small and minor wounds. Burn gel, when we go out, especially on survival trips, we are working a lot with fires. You pick up your hot mug or a burning ember for some reason, or the flames of your fire. It's always good to have, and I usually have a reference guide for first aid situations in the wilderness, which I always take with me, just in case in a panic situation I need some backup. I need some clarification on what I'm doing. And my extra spare head torch I always keep in my first aid kit, because if something happens at night and I'm rushed out somewhere, this is what I want to have with me. It is my backup light as well as my first aid kit light. Lately in this area where we're traveling now, I always carry it in the jungle as well. Will be an EpiPen, in case the African killer bees now are spreading all over the world. There is an increase of people that get problems with bee stings, potentially resulting in anaphylactic shock. This is something you can adjust. You can administer yourself, or you can administer to one of your party. And one of the other things I carry with me is tweezers, especially in the desert, with cacti, to take out any spines and any dangerous thorns, which there are an abundance of here. Something that works really well as well, which I not got in my first aid kit, but what I have in my repair kit, is simple duct tape. You can apply it to the area where you got the cacti spines on, and then just rub it off, hopefully taking with it the the cacti spines. So yeah, that's it. The Vanquest first aid pouch and the contents that I'm carrying it with.